Welcome everyone to this short back sequence. We're going to start by sitting on top of a block or a bolster, just bringing the hips a little bit higher than the knees. As you inhale, I want you to grow taller through the top of the head. As you exhale, release the shoulders down, palms facing down on top of the knees if you'd like to ground down, or palms facing up if you'd like to bring in a little bit more energy for this sequence. We're just going to start to connect to our breath, arrive here in the room, arrive into our practice, leaving our day, our week behind just for now. And just focusing on nothing but the full organic breath. As we inhale, bringing it through the nose, constricting the back of the throat. As you exhale, keeping that constriction for that nice full organic Ujjayi breath. Breath here as we inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to slowly start to release the chin down towards the chest, lengthening out either side of the spine along the back. Just allowing gravity to do the work here as we inhale, rolling that right ear around to the right shoulder, lengthening out the left side of the neck. And just allow the gravity to do the work here, not forcing anything, not pushing anything. Focusing on the breath as it comes in through the nose. And then as you exhale, we're slowly going to release the chin back down to the chest and roll that left ear all the way around to the left shoulder, lengthening out the right side. Again, letting gravity do all the work here. With every exhale, you can feel the muscles start to lengthen. More space is being created in the upper body. As you exhale, rolling the chin back down to the chest, right ear to right shoulder. And just full organic breaths here, rolling from right to left, if the neck allows. Just making sure that you're honoring your own practice and your own breath here. Continuing from right to left. Feeling more space being created in the neck, bringing the head back to neutral. And then as we inhale, we're going to reach the chin up towards the ceiling. Rather than dropping the head back, we really want to make sure that we're reaching the chin up. So we're lengthening and strengthening the muscles in the front of the neck. And keep sitting nice and tall here, squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Creating more space around the heart. As you exhale, releasing the chin back down to the chest. As you inhale, bringing the arms up towards the ceiling, breathe in. As you exhale, bring the hands through heart center all the way down. The air goes out. Inhale, fill the chest. Exhale, hands through heart center. Again, inhale, expand the rib cage. Exhale, hands through heart center. As you inhale, reaching the chin up towards the ceiling, we're going to start to work through our cat-cow seated here. As you inhale, open the chest, grabbing onto the knees. As you exhale, round the spine, look down at the knees. So work with your own breath here. Everybody's lung size is different, so everybody will move at a different pace here. Just trying to isolate. As you inhale, bring the arms up towards the ceiling, and then as you exhale, we're going to twist around to the right. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing the hands down to the mat in front and in the back. Just trying to get a nice twist all the way from the hips through the top of the head. As you inhale, bring yourself back to center. As you exhale, let's twist around all the way to the other side now. Maybe gaze goes towards the back wall if the neck allows. Inhale, bringing yourself back to center. Arms go up. Exhale, first side. Nice big twist. You'll maybe notice you can go a little bit deeper this time. And then last time here, inhale the center, exhale the twist. Now the hand can either be on the right or the left knee here if you want to intensify the twist a little bit more on the second round. As you inhale, bringing yourself back to center. Now as you exhale, release the right hand down to the mat. Reach with that left hand up and over. Lengthening that left side from the hip all the way through the fingertips. As you inhale, bringing yourself back to center, reach up. Exhale that left hand down, reach up and over with the right hand. Roll the shoulder away from the ear, create lots of space. And then inhale, bringing both arms back to center, reach up, and then same thing. Right side, reaching up and over with that left hand. Roll the shoulder away from the ear, maybe gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, reach up and over with that right hand. Grounding through the sit bones still. Lengthening from the hip all the way through the fingertips. Inhale, coming back to center. Bringing the hands down. Now we're just going to remove that block or bolster out from under us. Bring ourselves onto our hands and knees, and we're going to start to work through those cat-cows. So I'll invite you to close your eyes here. Turn your attention inward. As you inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. As you exhale, round the spine, look down at the knees. Start to work through these cat-cows at your own pace, using your own breath. One breath, one movement. As you inhale, bringing yourself back. So you want to start to move the upper body in any direction it's asking for, maybe making big circles with the rib cage, sinking into the hips, dipping into the shoulders. Just allow the body to move here. If you find any tension, any tightness, just pause there for an extra breath. And try to breathe space into the upper body. And here we're going to tuck the toes. Sit back onto the heels, and then as we inhale, we're going to reach the arms up and overhead. Grabbing onto that left wrist, pulling the left wrist up and over. So really stay grounded through the hips. We're stretching the fascia in the bottom of the feet here. As we inhale, come back to center, switch the grip, pull that wrist up and then over, rolling the shoulder away from the ear. Keep that core engaged. Inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, release the hands down, untuck the toes, sit back on the heels, and then bring the knees up if you need a nice counter stretch in the front of the feet. If not, just stay right where you're at. As you exhale, lower the knees, tuck the toes. So we're going to do that one more time. But this time, we're just going to take the hands and we're going to tuck them into the back pocket. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades and the elbows together, open up the chest, and reach the chin up towards the ceiling, just like we did in seated. So we're really trying to open up that space that surrounds the heart. As you exhale, release the hands, untuck the toes, sit back on the heels. And then again, you can take that counter stretch if you'd like. If not, just stay sitting on the heels. As we inhale, we're going to bring ourselves forward, tuck the toes. The hips are going to come up now for our first down dog. So take your time here in your down dog, pedaling through the feet, bending into the right, straightening the left, and then bending into the left, straightening the right. So really opening up into those hamstrings. And just making sure we have the fingers spread nice and wide, and we're pushing all the weight down on the base of that pointer finger knuckle. This will prevent you from sliding, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. And that back is nice and flat. Ears are in line with the arms. And just continue to breathe here. As you exhale, bend deep into the knees. Look to the hands. Walk or hop right into your inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold. Plant the right hand into the mat. Left hand into the mat, reaching the right hand up towards the ceiling. Nice gentle twist here. As you exhale, lower the right hand. Inhale, the left hand comes up, straightening the left leg, bend deep into the right. Nice gentle twist. We're going to do that one more time, either side. As you inhale, right arm comes up. Left hand is firmly planted in towards the mat. And last time. Right hand comes down, left hand up. Straightening into the left, bend deep into the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Make sure you're pushing yourself away from the mat. The core is engaged. You're drawing the belly button in as you exhale. As you inhale, you can pick up that right foot just a couple inches off the mat if you'd like more of a challenge. Exhale, that foot comes down, opposite foot comes up. And then as you exhale, lowering the knees, the chin in the chest. Inhale into your cobra pose. Not a lot of weight in the hands. As you exhale, lower the chest, bringing yourself back onto your hands and knees. Tuck the toes, hips come up, down dog. We'll take a couple rounds of breath here. As you exhale, take one step closer to your feet with your hands. And then we're going to twist, reaching that left hand through and grabbing onto the right ankle. Try pulling yourself through underneath the arm. And then going to the other side, twisting through. And then coming back to center, bringing yourself high plank. Engage the core, draw the belly button in. As you exhale, lower the knees. Place your right hand up towards the air, and then as you exhale, you're going to bring it through, bringing the right shoulder down to the mat, using that left hand for support in front of the face. And just keeping the hips nice and square here. So we're opening up into that right shoulder. And just keep breathing deeply here, connecting back to your Ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Nice full organic breaths here. Start to engage the core, draw the belly button in, push into the hand, open right back up, reaching up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, lower the right hand, switching sides now. Inhale, left hand comes up. As you exhale, sweeping it through, bringing that left shoulder all the way down to the mat, keeping the right hand in front of the face for support. And then try opening up that shoulder towards the ceiling so you can get a nice twist all the way through the upper body. Remember to keep the hips square. Keep the core engaged. Keep drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Deep breath here as we engage the core. We're going to open right back up, reaching that left hand up. As you exhale, lower the left hand. Just work through one cat-cow at your own pace to reset. Tucking those toes under, right over left, we're going to start to come all the way back to seated. Grabbing onto the thighs, we're going to start to teeter the weight in towards the back so that the feet naturally lift up off the floor, pulling the chest through. You can keep the grip on the back of the thighs, or you can bring them out towards the sides. And then we're going to start to lower, gazes towards the toes, just to a hover. Engage the core, draw the belly button in. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Reaching the arms up and overhead, stretching right and left, lengthening the body. And then as you inhale, hug the knees in towards the body. Giving yourself a gentle squeeze, maybe making circles with the knees, whatever you need here, releasing the lower back. As you exhale, start to straighten that left foot all the way down to the mat. Interlace the fingertips on top of the right knee. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, draw that knee in towards the chest. Massaging the ascending colon now and all the internal organs on the right side here. Hugging it towards the right side of the body, or if this is in your regular practice and you don't feel much, you can hug it in towards the center line of the body. We're going to turn this into a nice gentle twist, opening that arm up towards the side, pulling that leg across the body and over to the left. Gazes over the right shoulder. And just make sure the shoulders are staying connected to the mat here. Might mean that that knee doesn't make it all the way over to the left side, but that's okay. Just as long as you're getting a nice gentle twist. Keeping that bottom leg nice and straight. And just stay connected to that breath. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, bring your knee back to center. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Making big circles around to the right and around to the left, massaging that lower back. And we're going to go right into the other side now, straightening that left leg, hugging the right knee in towards the chest. Every time you inhale, lengthen. Every time you exhale, hug that knee in towards the upper body, either out to the side or into the midline of the body. turning it into a twist on this side. So just making sure that those shoulders stay connected to the mat and you're pulling the knee just across the body nice and gently. It might not make it all the way to the mat, but that's okay as long as you're breathing nice and deep. Try not to force anything. If you breathe into it, you'll get a better twist here rather than forcing it to go into a twist. Every time you exhale, maybe you'll notice the knee gets a little bit closer to the mat. As you inhale, coming back to center, hugging both knees in towards the chest and pumping the legs so you get all that fresh blood into the lower back. As you exhale, inhale, and then going into happy baby for our last posture, flipping the bottom of the feet up towards the ceiling, pulling the outer edge of the feet down towards the mat beside either side body, lengthening the spine, shoulders come to the mat, tailbone comes down to the mat. Few rounds of breath here. Opening up into the hips. As you exhale, hug the knees back into the center of the body, taking any last movement, modification before going into your final Shavasana. Allowing your feet to fall down towards the mat, feet fall naturally out to the sides, tucking your shoulder blades under one at a time, palms come to face the ceiling, slightly humbling the chin and lengthening the spine. Once you get here, taking a nice cleansing breath, inhale, feel the belly, feel the chest. Exhale, let it out. Knowing there's nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to do right now. Just allow your body to rest. Getting all the benefits of the postures you just went through. Starting to bring life back into the body as you wiggle the fingers, the toes, circle the wrists. Reach the arms up and overhead as you inhale, as you exhale, hug the knees in towards the chest, gently rocking from right to left until you eventually make it all the way over onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow, and just taking this opportunity to thank ourselves for coming onto our mat, to thank ourselves for our practice today. Using that left hand, pushing ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. As you inhale, bringing the hands to heart center. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for practicing with me.